Hello, this is Brett Horn, and on behalf of Charlie's House, I'd like to thank the students of Avila University for producing these important videos. The number one cause of childhood death is preventable accidents, and more than half of these accidents happen at home. That's why the mission of Charlie's House is to prevent accidents in and around the home. My family knows all too well the importance of this mission, as we lost our young son Charlie at the age of 2.5 to an accident right here in our own home. Please don't wait. Take action immediately on the important tips you learn in these safety videos. Thank you, and for more information, please go to www.charlieshouse.org.
Today we are going to talk about the contents of Grandma's purse and how some of the contents can be hazardous to children. We're also going to be talking about some ways that you can prevent your children and grandchildren from getting into the purse.
One of the new and most popular ones is liquid nicotine. A lot of older people that smoke will also carry this around as well now. This can be very toxic if ingested, and just a few droplets can also be very fatal to children.
We have a sewing kit and safety pins. These can be a choking hazard, and if they're swallowed, since they're sharp, they can poke the esophagus. Inside the sewing kit is also needles that can be very hazardous to children.
Another one is Tic Tacs. To children, these look like candy and they will be interested and want to eat them. So you want to make sure you keep them out of reach for children as well.
Many elderly people have hearing aids, and so they like to carry around batteries. These can be toxic if swallowed. They can be a choking hazard, and they're also very acidic.
We have fingernail polish. A lot of little kids will think this is colorful and want to paint their fingernails like grandma. If ingested, this is also toxic as well.
We have a prescription pill bottle. Some of these are really easy to take off, and children can get into them, and they look like candy. They want to ingest them. If they take too many, they can overdose. So make sure that if you do have these and carry them around, that it's in a child lock container.
We have perfume. This smells very nice with young children, so they might want to try to eat it. This has a lot of alcohol content to it as well, so you make sure you want to keep this out of reach of children ingesting as well.
Along with perfume rollers, we have perfume lotions, which also have a lot of alcohol in them, so kids will smell it and they think it smells good, they want to try it and taste it, and that can be very harmful.
We also have crazy glue or super glue. A lot of little children will either want to stick this in their mouth, and it can cause their airway to close or their mouth to stay shut. And also some older children might get it on their fingers, as well as getting their hands stuck together, which can be hazardous.
We have a fingernail file, which is very common for grandmas to carry around to keep up with their nails. As you can see, it's very sharp on one end, and babies that get a hold of this can be teething. They can put it in their mouth, and it can hurt their throat. They can also choke on it.
Change is another very common one that will be found in a lot of purses. This is another also choking hazard as well. It can, if it lands just right in your throat, it can block your esophagus and your airway.
We have cosmetics like lipstick and eyeshadows. Although these aren't super toxic, if they're swallowed and ingested, they can induce vomiting and throwing up. It's just not healthy for children.
We also have a toothpick. It looks pretty normal, but when you turn it over, it has a very sharp and pokey end to it, which can also cause hazard to the throat as well if ingested or swallowed.
If your children or grandchildren do ingest any of these things, if in doubt, call 911 or take them into the emergency department, or you can call the poison control to verify symptoms.
And one of the best ways to prevent any of these injuries is to put your purse out of reach of children, whether that be on top of the refrigerator or in a cabinet, just anywhere where a child does not have access.
Thank you for watching our video. Keep your children safe.